Hi, Lisa from Elman B here with my week 4 roundup. So I have completed 28 days of my mini paintings, and today I'm going to give you a little roundup of week 4. Thank you again to everybody that has followed me on this journey. You guys have been amazing, and I'm thinking of finding a way to maybe get you guys to send me some images, and I will do some paintings inspired by what you send me. Please sprinkle that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's check out week 4. So this week's been inspired by my local fairy wood that I set up during lockdown, and it's been taken on recently by a fantastic charity, so it just gets better and better. But first up is a big old tree in the fairy woods. There's already little real fairy doors at the bottom of this tree, but I thought I would turn it into a fairy house with a little door, some stairs and glowing windows. Next up is another fairy house, but this is actually a fairy house that is carved in an old tree stump, and it's just really beautiful, and I just wanted to bring that one to life as well. You're going to see a little bit of a theme this week. We have got lots of fairy houses and fairy inspired things going on. Next, the charity actually added some carved mushrooms, which is they're beautiful. They stand out because they're bright red, and I just wanted to capture some of those in a painting. And I have added yet again more little tiny doors on all of those. And through the fairy woods there is a big winding path that goes all the way round in a big loop, so I thought that was quite nice to have some of that path in there as well. Next up, a little bit of an experimental one for me, this one, but I'm super pleased with how it turned out. I found a big shelf mushroom called a bracket mushroom, and I wanted to paint that. The rest of this just kind of happened, and I sort of imagined that maybe there's a little fairy gathering going on round the corner, and maybe there's a little party or a dance or something going on, and it's creating this magical light. Or maybe it's just the light shining from loads of little fairy doors. This next one is absolutely one of my faves. It's very much the style that I usually paint in, and I just wanted to capture the overall feel of the fairy woodlands, and bringing in that sort of really warm spring light that we're getting at the moment. So very dark edge to the forest going into, maybe these two go hand in hand. This is us looking into the party, and this is us a bit closer seeing what's going on. So I do feel that that's kind of turned out to be a portal into a fairy realm. And then we've got this little one, and I could not resist painting this tree. This is as close to a real representation of this tree as I could get, because it does actually look like that, and I just think it's such a new unusual shape that maybe people wouldn't think that it existed in the real world, but it does. And because of its unusual shape, it definitely deserved a little bit of a magic. That's definitely a portal going somewhere else. And I've got another little mushroom house in the corner of this one. And lastly, today's piece, this is the walk into the fairy woods, coming from where I usually walk the dog. And so again, I just wanted to capture some of these beautiful shapes that these trees create, because there's lots of old trees up there, and I was just really lucky. The sun was shining bright this morning, and I got this beautiful sunburst or starburst effect coming out from behind the trees. So I snapped a little picture, added some more fairy houses, fairy doors, and 3 little fairies dancing in the sky to that one. So there we have it. Week 4 roundup complete. I mean, I absolutely love so many of these. I've got lots of favorites this week, and I can't believe that I'm only 3 days away from completing my first month. Please like and subscribe and follow along as I start week 5.